guys, today we're doing a test and looking at the numbers for water packaging and water unpackaging. How fast does it work and how does it work as far as going up, going vertical with it? Okay, I had a real hard time finding the numbers for this because they're not apparent when you go to package them. I guess it tells you it packages 60 a minute. Anyway, it wasn't clear to me, so I made this little mock-up right here. This isn't how you do it. Of course, you wouldn't package them and then immediately unpackage them. All right, what I figured out, and let me get my rifle to point with, is that for every 2 packaging things, and it's the same machine to package them as it is to unpackage them, you just set it with different settings. When I figured it out, is it's 2 packagers for 1 package unpackager. 1 unpackager handles 2 packagers. So for every water extractor you put down, you're talking about 50 megawatts to go any distance across the map, up, down, anywhere. One thing I wanted to know is how fast the water happens, and it tells you right here in the unpackager. It wasn't apparent to me at first. You know, you're looking at it right here, you're trying to figure it all out without building yourself a little mock-up right here, because this takes time. So it tells you 120. So we're going to cut this all on, and these are both empty. We'll see how long it takes to fill them up. Idle, it says, not getting any water. I feel like that may be a vital thing to have. I'm going to pick one of these up just so I don't give you a whole lot of information when you look at it. Anyway, you can see the water coming through. Obviously, it's going to take a while for this system to get to cranking. Now, your empty containers that are going around there, you only make them one time, and then they go back around into the system. So however many you need in the machines, because the machines get their little stack filled, the conveyor belts get their stacks filled, and you should of course have a buffer. So however many you need to do that, and some in the buffer is all you need. You don't need to keep making them and making them. We have 3 water extractors on this line. It's definitely not the fastest thing in the world, I'll tell you that. Now, as far as whether or not you want to calculate 2 of these packagers and 1 of these unpackagers, which is 30 megawatts against these pumps, the level 2 pumps, Mark 2 pumps are 8 megawatts. I think the level 1s are like 4 or something. Anyway, whether or not you want to calculate what you're spending in megawatts to go up with those, I mean, once you go up, your building is just no hassle, none. Dealing with all these hills and plants and animals, all kind of other nonsense that's down here on the ground. And even if you build like right here, what if you decide, you're building that way and everything's all good and great, but you decide you want to go that way? And you can't. You got to go higher, so you got to rebuild everything. So if you just spend 50 megawatts, then you can go way, way up, and you ain't never got to worry about, can I go this way, can I go that way? You can go wherever you want. The other thing is a train, which is 50 megawatts on either end, 50 megawatts a piece for the train station, so that's 100, and then the train is 100, and the train's going to be a big long thing, and building your spiral going up, that's a pain. You see that big long thing right there I built just to bring my supply train down here so that I could build without going back and forth a million times. And then your train station has to be big and long. It takes up a lot of space. Each freight platform is 50 megawatts anyway. So that, even if it's a fluid one, it's 50 megawatts. So you taking one tank of water up there, and that's as many megawatts as the whole system for the water extractor, 2 packagers, and 1 unpackager. That just for the fluid freight platform and nothing else. That's crazy. Okay, we have everything. Seems to be the hiccups out of the system now. It's not bad. You can see I did a lot of tests over here. It's because I'm about to build this big infrastructure, taking liquids up, oil, acid, water, everything. I'm tired of building on the ground for that stuff. So I hope this helps y'all to understand water and getting it up. At least y'all didn't have to spend a full real life day figuring this stuff out with all these experiments like I did. Water towers, they don't work no more in update 6, I'll tell you that.